Hello, friends. It's Friday. So nice to see you. It's time for your Friday weekly wrap up, where we will pull one card for the collective and individual cards for those who request to wrap up the week. What did we learn? What did we do? How did it go? And how do we go forward? I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I am so happy to see you here today. Over on CardCam, you will see I have chosen one of my favorite decks, my very beat up, pocket-sized, came in a tin, Morgan Greer. Gotta love it. So good to see all of you. Celie Klein, so nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a long time. Glad you're here. Jazzy J, Spirit Connections, welcome everyone. So glad you are here. We are multi-streaming, so wherever you're seeing this, if you would like a card, get that request in, and I will do my best to honor that request. If you were here for our class on Wednesday, we did have a tech issue about 20 minutes in, so it's in 2 videos, but I did complete the class. So you can go back and watch it all. It's in 2 videos. Nicely, first 2 suits in one video, second 2 suits in the other. It worked out okay. All right, my friends, I want to say a huge thank you to Autumn Pond. Thanks for being a member, and thanks for reminding us what the collective cards were that we started with on Monday. It was the 9 of Pentacles reversed, the 2 of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Swords. All right, little challenging there. How do we end the week as a collective? Queen of Swords, it's that Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords thing. So we have those 2 reversed pentacles, like things that are actually happening may be problematic, but we have our eyes, we have our voices, we have the ability to document, to speak truth, and to make the right thing happen for ourselves and for the collective. And that's what we need to be doing. So there we are. Hopefully that's what we did this week. All right, let's get going. I will take these primarily in the order in which I see them. Dress for Success, Luzerne. So good to see you on Instagram. That's Linda Armstrong Loop. Glad you're here. I know it's you. Glad you're here. All right. I will start, and Nadia Reiki, I see you on Insta. Jocelyn, I see you. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you for offering us this. We all appreciate you. You're so kind. Okay, I'm going to start over on Insta real quick. And so we're going to start with Linda Loop, Dress for Success. The High Priestess. What a good job you did this week, Linda. Staying balanced, staying intuitive, staying serene, even in the face of things that try to take your serenity from you. And, you know, I recognize that while Dress for Success serves all genders, I think it serves women quite a bit. And with the High Priestess, there's something here very specifically about the mission of serving women and how well you show up for that. Make sure you're serving yourself in that as well. Not in like a self-serving way. You know what I mean. Just make sure you're taking care of yourself. A Sleep Musician over on Twitch. So good to see you. Let me know if you would like a card to wrap up your week. All right. Jocelyn over on Instagram. Thank you for your kind words. We have the 9 of Cups reversed. I would feel like some things this week did not go the way you want, or you may be in a life situation where you're really not sure what it is you want. Going forward, think about what's going the way you want, what's not going the way you want, and what you have to fix, accept, or adjust. And I think that's really the way forward. Linda, you are very, very welcome. GGGWWW7700, let me know if you would like a card. Not a Pro over on Twitch. Iceberg Light on Twitch, nice to see you. Let me know if you would like a card for the week ahead. Going on over to YouTube real quick. We start with Christina R. How was your first week of work? My goodness gracious. Thanks for being a member. We're going to do you, your mom, and your sister. Okay. Monday, you had the 8 of Wands reversed, and now the 7 of Cups. I feel like a lot of it is confusing. I feel like a lot of it is, we don't, what's going on? We don't know. Just be present. Going forward, just be present, and you will figure it out over time. You will get there. It will be okay. It just feels confusing right now. For Karen, we have the 2 of Swords and now the 5 of Swords. It is taking a lot of strategy to do what you need to do right now, but you are bringing it and you have the skills to do it. So there you go. And for Kim, you started with the Wheel of Fortune and now the 10 of Pentacles reversed. And there is something here around you are working toward exactly the things you want. You want to make sure everyone who is working with you is on the same page. And if you're not feeling that, then you'll have to make that correction. All right, going over to Twitch for a moment. Cacao Moo, I see you. You are in the queue. We're going to start with Iceberg Light. 5 of Wands. So this week you definitely had some conflict, whether internal or external. And I feel like this may be part of your own process, figuring out where you want to go and what you want to do. And it's okay to fight for what you want if you need to. All right, Not a Pro. Good to see you. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. You had the 8 of Wands reversed this week, so there could have been some frustration. This week, you may have felt like things were not flowing and not moving the way you want. That may not be your fault, right? You may just have to respond to it and wait for the energy to change. Cacao Moo, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. 10 of Wands. Okay, this was a heavy week for you, but you did it and you did it successfully, so well done. I would think some good self-care would also be good right now. Iceberg Light feeds back with, I definitely had a lot of internal conflict this week and I'm trying to figure things out. And that's exactly where you need to be in your process. Not a Pro, you are very welcome. Okay, Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and a moderator. So great to see you. Here's a wrap-up card for you, the Emperor. I think you did an amazing job. Amazing job. This week, showing up for everything you needed to show up for and really supporting yourself and the people around you. Very well done. I need to say a huge thank you to Claire C. Claire, thank you for the super chat. Enjoy the sunshine this weekend while you drink your Friday frothy beverage. Thank you for sharing your gift with us. Well, thank you so much. That is so kind. I really appreciate it. Of course, I probably will be doing that in my hoodie, not my bathing suit, because it is cold here in Florida right now. Goodness gracious. And I've been down here long enough. I don't really have my winter clothes anymore. So there that is. But it's all good. And again, Claire, thank you so very much. Really appreciate you. Over on Instagram, Tanya Tabitha, so good to see you. Queen of Swords reversed. So this week, Tanya Tabitha, this week, there's something here about lack of trust or lack of positive action. It may be that someone around you, probably female, revealed themselves as not in your corner or not trustworthy. It could be. It could be that you yourself are wondering if you can trust yourself. The important thing right now, Tanya Tabitha, is to make sure that you're in good with yourself, that you're feeling like you're aligned with your goals and your principles, and then look around and see who isn't. Iceberg Light, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, Claire, it should warm up today, then really cold on Monday. So, by that thinking, Saturday and Sunday will be better. We'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, good. 64 Amy Penn over on YouTube. So good to see you. My card on Monday was the Magician reversed. How do I end the week? Five of Pentacles is how you end the week. And we start with the Magician reversed, Amy. So there's a little bit of a trend here where I feel like you're feeling like you don't have what you need. And so look at that. What is it that you need that you don't have? Make a list. What can you do to get it? What can you do to get it? Oh my gosh, Nalini in Panama City Beach, Florida. You're expecting possible snow. I saw snow in Florida once since I've been here, and it was in Edgewater. I happened to be there working for a weekend, and there was some snow. It doesn't stick on the ground, but it fell from the sky. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right. Oh, Christina, thanks for this feedback. I'm glad you warned me not to make judgments this week because I started to second guess my decision to join this practice at times. It doesn't have the work-life balance I want. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Nalini, it snowed 6 inches last January. Okay, remind me to stay away from the panhandle in the winter. Just saying. I can't even imagine what that would be like. Oh my gosh. Everything just shut down. Yeah, I bet. Is that normal for y'all? Does that happen there? I mean, it did, but does that usually happen there? All right, let's keep going. Divyan Shamishra. Monday, you got the 2 of Swords, and today, the Queen of Cups reversed. Divyan, it's really important for you to look at what is logically necessary for you right now, but also what can you do to heal your heart? Like you have to do the logical things, but also the emotional things. And the emotional things involve healing your heart, because I feel like this week it became very clear that the head and the heart may not be entirely aligned. Oh, there it is, Nalini. Before last January, the last time it snowed was 1987. I feel so much better. Thank you for letting me know that. Okay, good. Good. All right. Oh, Caroline, thank you for letting me know about the collective cards. I'm just seeing that now. I saw it from Autumn Pond as well. Really appreciate you. Caroline, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. And you started with the Hanged Man, and you end with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Were you able to take some time for yourself this week? Like, I feel like you really need time and space for some relaxation, contemplation, regrouping. I'm hoping you actually did that this week, but if you did not, it does need to be on the agenda. All right, going on back over to Instagram. Anka K, good to see you. You're at the Cancun airport. All righty. You had either the Ace or the Page of Swords on Monday. I don't remember which it was. I'm thinking it was the Page, but I could be wrong. All right. So, Anka K, and now the Sun. So I feel like you managed your week very well. I feel like you stayed on your agenda and did what you needed to do this week, and that serves you. So very well done. Dizzying Panda, so nice to see you on Twitch. Glad you're here. Yes, absolutely. Yes. So glad you're here. On Fridays, we do a card for the week that was. It's your Friday wrap up. How did the week go? And so this is for you, Dizzying Panda, over on Twitch. 7 of Cups reversed. So I don't love this. I feel like this week you may have felt a sense of constriction or limitation. Like the things that you want are not accessible to you, are not available to you, are not possible for you. And I think it's true for all of us that some of the things we want are just not possible. Like that's true. But that can't be the whole story. So going forward, Dizzying Panda, your task is to stay aware of possibilities and what your possibilities are. Be clear about what you want, where you want to go, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and be aware of your thinking or other people's communication that creates limits that don't need to be there. That's what we're doing here today. Now, you want to know, is my partner about to break up with me? What I can say is there's a lot of confusion in the relationship. And I feel like with this card, what this tells me is there is so little understanding of communication and alignment in this relationship that maybe, I don't know. But I do feel like there needs to be a lot more communication. And I'm going to say, do not be afraid of that communication. If that communication leads to a breakup, then that is the best thing that could happen. If that communication leads to better understanding, that's great too. All right. Here we go. It's Teresa over on YouTube. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years, being a moderator and using members only emojis. Monday, you had the 8 of Wands. I love that for you. All right. All right, here we go. Teresa, Monday you started with the 8 of Wands, and now the Ace of Wands reversed. And so there is plenty of energy here. We are moving forward, but it's not exactly the way you want it to be, and you're aware of that. I feel like you are maybe a little bit low energy. You're maybe a little tired, maybe a little bit not feeling, just not feeling it. I don't know what you need to do to come back from this, but I can say to you, Teresa, that it might be you need a nap. It might be you need to go to the gym, but you need to find your energy. And what you need to know is that energy is available to you and you are moving forward toward the future you want. That's what you need to know. Dizzying Panda, so sorry you're going through this. I am planning to be back here tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern time, when I do your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you can ask anything you want, and we can explore that then if you like. All right. Oh, Teresa, yes, that's exactly how I feel this week. Understood how this week went. Understood, yes. Sorry, sending you healing. Okay. Renji, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, here we go. You got the Empress reversed on Monday, and now the 4 of Wands reversed. You know, I have to say, there are things going on in your household that you are not happy with. And whether it's you, the people around you, the situation, whatever it is, figure out what it is and how to address it. Okay. Vince got the moon and Vea got the sun. That is so interesting. I didn't even think about it that way. And Vea got the sun reversed. So all three of you got majors. That's so interesting. So interesting. Okay. Here we go. Vince had the moon. And now the Two of Wands reversed. I feel like there's a lot of questions for Vince. There's a lot about the world and life and what's going on right now that Vince does not understand, and that could be anxiety producing. I feel like for Vea, starting with the sun reversed and now the King of Swords reversed, same. There is definitely something up in the household, in the family, in the community, something that is upsetting for all of you. And so I think you have the ability to keep everyone on the same page and keep everyone positive going forward. And that's what needs to happen. Yeah, Dizzying Panda, that particular card, it's unclear. Since you are new here and I have not worked with you before, this is not something I'm willing to do for everybody. I will answer your question. I'm going to break format just for the moment. I will answer your question, but don't y'all come dogpiling in with your questions. Wait for tomorrow, please. Okay, so Dizzying Panda. You need a conversation. And what you need to do, I think, is listen. I think you have been very focused on what it is you want, on what it is you're seeing, and not as much on what's going on with the person that you care about. And I feel like that's what this person is seeing, that you're sort of trying to control the energy and how it's going to be, rather than listening and being part of it. So I think there's hope for sure, but there needs to be a conversation. And I think you need to let them lead that conversation. You can initiate it, but let them lead. Good luck. Okay, Ren, good luck. Okay, here we go. Wendy, nice to see you. Candy B, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Okay. Hope Marlin is doing better, first of all. On Monday, you had the Two of Cups. So we start with the Two of Cups. And now the Two of Pentacles, so both twos. So both twos. I feel like with those two twos, I feel like it's all about finding the balance. It's all about the right balance, right, Candy? Nothing is perfect. But what is the balance and how does this work? I think there's questions about money, questions about the relationship, questions about your life and how it balances out. And I think you've been asking those questions this week, and that's the right thing to do. That's correct. Okay. And for Marlin, Marlin had the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And now the Queen of Wands. So did you notice you got two twos? He got two queens. He's thinking about the relationship too. And he's thinking about how to best nurture everything we have going on. I think Marlin is like really wondering and open to nurturance, being nurtured and also learning how to be more nurturing, which is a beautiful thing. So I think we've got good things going on here. Hey, Sarah, good to see you. Over on Instagram, Renata, good to see you. I have a question for you. Do you also come on my YouTube channel? Are you the Renata who also comes on my YouTube channel with a screen name that begins with Q? No shade if you are or aren't. I've just wondered if that's who you are, so I'm just curious. Either way, I'm glad you're here, Renata. Thank you for being here. And here's a card for you. It is you. I was right. I love it when I'm right. Yay. Okay. I thought you were. But I just wasn't entirely sure. I was like 99.9% sure. So thank you. Okay, Renata, here's your card. 2 of Wands. What a good job you did this week, being open to the possibilities and being open to your own understanding of your ability to make things happen, spiritually and mundanely. Like the magic and the mundane must work together. And I think you did that this week. Well done. All righty. Back over to YouTube, we have Christina. Thanks for being a member for 4 years. We appreciate you. Monday's card was the 7 of Wands reversed. Thanks for using members only emojis. And now we have the 6 of Pentacles. So Christina, I feel like there's some nice energy flowing around you right now. Maybe it's friendship, maybe it's relationships, maybe it's communities, maybe it's what you're offering and putting out into the world. But one way or the other, Christina, the energy flow this week is superb. I hope you're feeling that. But if you're not, no worries, because there is energy here that is supporting you. And it's supporting you in making sure that you have what you need, body, mind, and spirit. I love it. It's beautiful. Let me know what you think. Mystical Moodlet, so nice to see you. On Fridays, we do a card for the wrapping up the week, right? On Monday, we come on, do a card for the week ahead. Friday, we come on and we wrap that week up. So here we go, Mystical Moodlet. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wrapping up your week with death. Okay, but we know not to worry about that. We know that even though it's got a harsh word and image, it's an important card. So what does this say about your week? It says you are creating important change in your life. It says you are appropriately reacting to changes happening around you. It says that you are in a place of growth. It may not be easy, it may not feel good, but it's necessary and you're doing it. And Mystical Moodlet says, yes, trying to, true. Awesome. Hang in there, and thanks so much for being here. I will be back tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern, where you can ask questions on anything at all. Saturday Psychic Sampler. Please join me. Oh, and what deck is this? This is Morgan Greer. It's an older deck. This particular version of it came out in 2016. It's a pocket version that comes in a tin from US Games. Yeah, I like it too. Absolutely. Christina, yes, the energy has been good. I have a sense of peace and calmness, which is nice. I'm so glad you're experiencing it the way I'm seeing it. Light Seeker, so nice to see you on Twitch. Would you like a card? Yes, Mystic Moodlet, this deck was originally designed like in the 70s or 80s, so yeah. It's vintage like me. I was designed in the 60s. Light Seeker, here we go. Okay, Light Seeker on Twitch. The Fool reversed. So Light Seeker, did you have too much fun or not enough fun this week? Or are you not feeling like the courage that you need for your journey? One way or the other, Light Seeker, I know you're on a journey and I know it's not been entirely easy. This is reminding you that you need to believe in yourself and you need to believe in your journey going forward. No fun at all, and I'm lacking courage, not gonna lie. Sorry. But let's turn this right side up to give you, hang on, let me get my wand. Let's give you the courage you need going forward. Here we go. We're stirring that up for you. All right. Mystical Moodlet. Still need this type of art. I've seen it over the years. Yeah, seriously, me too. Me too. Anytime, Light Seeker. Great to see you. Audrey, how are you feeling? Thank you so much for being here. Your presence has been missed. Audrey, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years and for using members only emojis. Wrapping up your week. 7 of Pentacles. It's been a slog, but you're doing it. You're doing it. And you're doing okay. But, you know, still some work to do. Like, you're getting through everything you need to get through. That's the important thing. Vaishali, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, Wendy, where were you before? Oh, I see where you were. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. You are in the queue, Wendy. Vaishali, glad you're here. Here we go. Vaishali. 10 of Wands reversed. Wow, this is a good sign. I feel like you're either getting some help or changing your mindset or making some friends, but doing something to get the support you need. And that's exactly what we need to see. I love it. I love it. I love it. LP, this is LP, you've come over. It was Lonely in Portrait, right? Got you. LP has asked a really interesting question. I'm curious about the significance of the number of stars on the back. I wonder if it's just random. Next time I talk to people at US Games, I'm going to ask them that question. I will report back. I do not know. All right. It's a good question. Jenna Perkins, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Lovers reversed on Monday. I remember. Here is a card to wrap up your week, Jenna Perkins. 6 of Wands reversed. And then you start, oh. Right, I sound like I'm dying here. But it was the Lovers reversed and then the 6 of Wands reversed. Lovers is card 6. So 2 reversed 6s. And that says to me, Jenna, it's been a bit of a tough week. Sorry. But there's ways I think that you're not feeling capable. You're not feeling like you've got what you need, whether it's internal, like you don't have what you need in here, or you don't have the support or the tools you need out here. Do what you have to do to shore that up, because you and I both know that you do and you will go forward successfully. So it feels like it's been a little bit of a tough week, but I think you'll be okay going forward. LP, I love to see the process, the realization of the 6s. Right. That's exactly what happens, right? Even like if I'm in a one-on-one reading and it comes to me, it's like, oh, A, why didn't I see that a minute ago? And B, now that I see it, what are we going to do with it? Yeah, it's a deal, man. Okay, Dream It Possible. Good to see you on Twitch. Would you like a card? Jenna, this resonates. Yeah, do what you got to do, my friend. We all go there. LP, I touched my third eye when I figured it out. Wow. Thank you for noticing that. These are the kinds of things that, like, I'm very unconscious of, but it's fun to recognize that that's part of the process. Dream It Possible on Twitch. Here we go. Judgment reversed. Okay, whatever. There's something here. Dream It Possible. I don't know if this is good news or bad news, but we're not finished yet. If it's something you're working on, it's not finished yet. If it's a relationship that you thought was ending, it's probably not. There's something here that is not finished yet, or not over yet, or not complete yet. I have no idea what that's a reference to, or if it's good news or not, but Dream It Possible, I'm giving it to you. Hey, Fairy, good to see you. You are in the queue. TJ and GA, so nice to see you, my friend. Okay, wrapping you up. 2 of Wands. You did a good job this week considering the possibilities, being open to what you could create, what could happen in a really positive way. I love it. Nalini Kalu, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Dream it possible, it could be. And you don't have to hear them out if you don't want to. All right, Nalini Kalu, excuse me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You started with the tower and came back for more. Thanks for sharing with me some information about where you live. My goodness. Okay, so Nalini, you started with the tower and now the chariot. I love this so much. 2 major arcana cards. And I feel like the tower creates the chariot, right? And I don't know if this really all happened just this week or this is what you've been working on over time and will continue to work on over time. But I feel like it's the realization that you're in the driver's seat, the realization that you can create what you need, and the ability to do so and go forth and do it. So there's a lot of power here for you, Nalini. I love it. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. Oh, Karine, is that your name? Watching from Jamaica. Glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Rebecca, good to see you. Rebecca Dusk, thanks for being a member. Candy, you are very welcome. Interesting cards, huh? All right. My good friend, Martha Vink. Thanks for being here being a member for more than 2 years, and for using members-only emojis. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. This week, I think, was hard. Whether internally or externally, I think you're dealing with a lot that is heavy, and you're feeling like you have to be extra vigilant, and maybe actually you do. So it's hard, but you're doing it successfully. Make sure you're taking good care of yourself as you go through what you're going through, which I think is what a lot of people are going through. Love and Light Vibe, good to see you. Let me know if you would like a card. Melissa Grosso, glad you're here, my friend. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and for using members-only emojis. You started with the 6 of Swords and now the 6 of Wands. It's what we used to call the 2 masculine 6s. I'm still trying to figure out what names we're going to use since appropriately we're not gendering our tools anymore. But it is interesting. It is interesting. I think, Melissa, these 2 6s are telling us that this week and in general, you are doing everything you need to do to succeed and move yourself forward in every aspect. I could not be more happy to see this. This is you creating your victory, your service to others, and we're going to be Klingon for a minute, your glory. I mean, seriously, that is one of the key words there. So it's a beautiful thing. Martha Vink, thank you. I suspect it will be a lot for the next 6 months. Yeah. Joanne Ellis, so great to see you. Thanks for being here. Wrapping you up with the Knight of Wands. I think you did a great job this week pursuing things that matter to you, pursuing things that motivate you, pursuing things that entertain you, pursuing things that inspire you. Very well done. Kay Talk, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Was a bit of a roller coaster week, I bet. King of Swords reversed. You know, I know you're a writer, but I feel like this week there could have been a lot of issues with communication. Be careful around communication. That's the key. Be careful around communication going forward. Rebecca Dusk, Klingon, I'm impressed. Oh, don't get me started, man. We watched the new Star Trek last night, first episode. First episode of the first season of Starfleet Academy. Could not be happier to see it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So yeah, Klingons are definitely on my mind right now. All right. LP, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. The Empress reversed. So is there a family thing? This can be a family thing, a family member not doing well. It could also be, LP, that you're not feeling nurtured and you're not feeling able to create what you want. And that's hard. I think you had a job interview this week. How did that go? We need to turn this right side up and really welcome a sense of nurturance around you. Autumn Pond, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Thanks for reminding me about the collective cards. Wrapping you up with the star reversed. Autumn Pond, I think it was an okay week. There may have been some issues with technology. There may have been some issues feeling like you're unfulfilled or don't have what you need. There may be some things that need healing, but that could be any week for anyone, anytime. Overall, I think things broadly went well and you did a good job. Okay, there's this whole conversation going on now in the chat about how we can learn Klingon on Duolingo. I may have to take you up on that. Oh my gosh. Right now, I think the only Klingon phrase I know is kupla. And I didn't even say it right. Kupla. There you go. Okay. Baby cakes. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And for the 50 of you who were gifted a member by Katie, do enjoy your membership this month. Make sure you use the playlist, join the members only live streams, have fun. Okay, baby cakes, glad that you're here. Chariot reversed. Not another car issue. Tell me it's not another car issue. This week, though, I feel like things did not go as smoothly as you would have liked. And that's hard, but don't let that energy drag on you. It's important that you always feel like you're in charge of your situation. So make sure you got that. Claire C., so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. We really appreciate you. You got death reversed on Monday. And thank you for the super chat too. Really appreciate you. Claire, on Monday, you got death reversed. And now the Three of Wands reversed. So I think there's this whole question, and I don't know if this is about your life or sort of how you're viewing the larger world. But there is this whole question about where are we and where are we going and where do we want to go and what do we want to do and what does all of this look like? It doesn't feel confusing. It just feels really questioning. And I think it's okay to ask those questions. GM Marcus, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I really enjoyed the Stories in the Suits webinar. Thank you. It was an inspiring way to look at the minors. Everyone should check it out. Thank you. It is in 2 videos, but it's complete pretty much. So yeah, definitely. Thank you, GM Marcus. Thanks for being a member. Let me go ahead and get you your card right now since you're here. And you get the Chariot. So, GM Marcus, I love this. I think you did a lot this week to really move yourself forward. Very well done. Very well done. Jeannie Mnuchin, glad you're here. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the 3 of Cups. And now the 10 of Pentacles. Jeannie, with what you're attempting to do right now, those 2 cards, 3 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, could not have gotten better if I had chosen them face up. Real estate and community. Real estate and community. There it is. There it is. Gia Marcus, I see you. Baby cakes, the week flew by. I just need to rotate my tires. Okay. Yep. I understand. Okay, let's keep going. We have Laughing Cap. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Thanks for being a member. And thanks for using members only emojis. You started with Death on Monday, and now the Ace of Swords reversed. So Laughing Cap, there is definitely something going on here, and it feels a little heavy. I feel like you're trying to figure out what is actually true, whether that's what's true for you, what's true in the larger world, what's true about a particular situation. But the search for truth is important here. There you go. Yeah, Jeannie, those are positive cards, without a doubt. Jeannie says, awesome. I feel so in the unknown. I'm glad the universe knows what I don't. Yeah, we all need to have faith in that. Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're going to do you and your daughter, Jenna. Okay, Monday was Strength. And now the Queen of Cups. Lisa E., I think you're managing things as well as a person possibly could. You are using so much heart energy, so much emotional energy to do things the right way. Very well done. Jenna had Death reversed, and now the King of Swords reversed. I think Jenna is pissed, and it's not at you, Lisa. I think Jenna is angry at people who probably deserve the full weight of her wrath. So we'll see where that goes. Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Jazzy J, the Tarot Mage, Game Cat, glad you're here. Here is your card. Jazzy J, we got the Three of Cups reversed. And I think this is you sort of recognizing that not every friendly acquaintance, not every person that's fun to dance with, not every person that's fun to hang with is actually a friend. And recognizing that in relationships, it's not just a circle of trust, meet the Fockers, it's many circles of trust, and not everyone gets to be in the inner circle. All righty. All righty, Spirit Connection, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year and for using members-only emojis. We know that your name is Christine Hallowell. You had the Seven of Wands reversed. You had the Seven of Wands reversed. And now you have the 10 of Wands reversed. So a lot of reversed wands is what we're dealing with here. What does that mean? With these particular cards, I think it means that you do not have to be as defensive as you once did, that you have greater community, better people around you, and a better sense of support than you have had before. And that's nice to see. Carolina McMahon, it is so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member and for using members-only emojis. Here's a wrap-up card. Ace of Wands. This week may have made you angry, but I think you actually got some good stuff done this week as well. There is a lot of energy here, and that's good. Jackie Masters, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 4 years and for using members-only emojis. You started with the Four of Cups, and now the Wheel of Fortune. The Four of Cups, and now the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So if we started with the Four of Cups and now the Wheel of Fortune, I think you are very aware that there are a lot of ups and downs right now, a lot of which you don't really like, but there are ups as well as downs, and I think you're finding the positive and riding with it, and that's what you need to do, I think, is stay focused on the positive. That's the bottom line. Over on Instagram, Spunky Funky Me, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. On Friday, we do a card to wrap up your week. Happy to do that right now. 10 of Cups reversed. There's some stuff going on in the family or with people around you that I think you are not really enjoying or appreciating. And that's hard. Do what you have to do to support your own well-being and then to have the conversations that need to be had. Barbie Bird, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. And thanks for using members only emojis. We're going to do you and Michelle, who is also a member here. Okay. You started with the 4 of Pentacles and now Judgment reversed. Hi, Barbie. Good to see you. You know, there's a sense of 2 things. Number 1, this is your sign to continue self-care and do not give up hope. Good things are coming. But it is also your sign, or maybe my sign, to know that some of the things that have been upsetting continue, you know? So you're not feeling your best. You're not your happiest. You say, I don't know if I got out of my routine or not. It was a weird ass week. Yeah. And I think things are going to be weird ass for a while. But just stay positive and know that good things are coming. Now for Michelle, mix you here. The High Priestess is how we started. Page of Pentacles is how we end. And I love that because it's like the spiritual and the mundane. You're doing, Michelle, mix you here. You are doing what you need to do. You are doing what you need to do, Michelle, spiritually and logically. It's appropriate. Yeah, you got to keep trying, Barbie. I understand. Oh, Melissa, thanks so much. Love the double sixes. Right. Okay. Donna, you're up next. Thanks for being a member. Donna DeStefano, glad you're here. Wrapping you up. 2 of Pentacles reversed. This week was a lot. It feels like time, money, energy, all of that is at a premium. You're doing everything you can. It's good. Do what you have to do to take care of yourself. That's what's important here. Good self-care. Oh, okay. Cassandra is over on Instagram. There has been this ongoing problem with YouTube. If you can't comment, definitely go to their help and let them know. I tried to get it fixed, and it has to come from the people it's happening for. Nicely, we are multi-streaming, so here you are. Okay, so we're going to do you and your mom, Raquel, and thank you both for being members on YouTube. Okay, so for you, Cassandra. King of Swords reversed. There are some questions here about trust. And, you know, the bottom line is you have to feel trusting and trustworthy. And if there's something going on in your life that is making that not happen, that's a problem and it has to be fixed. That's the bottom line. Now, for Raquel, your mom, Justice reversed. There is something going on here where you are not feeling things are happening the way they should, where you are feeling that things are not fair. Do what you have to do to fix that. And it's a similar message for both of you. So it may be something that mother and daughter are going through together or similarly. All right, Celie Klein, my good friend, thanks for being here. Glad you are here. Wrapping you up, Celie Klein, with the Page of Pentacles reversed. And this is, you know, sort of a sign, and, you know, we're wrapping up the week, but this seems sort of bigger than that there has been a lot of having to deal with people who do not communicate well, people who do not communicate in a mature fashion, and people who do not handle themselves appropriately. And I feel like you're sort of working around all of that to make your life work. And it's what you need to do. All right, Lily, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with the 7 of Swords. And now Strength reversed. there is definitely something going on, Lily. I don't know if it's internal or external, of body, mind, or spirit, but there is something that you are finding frustrating. Pay attention to what that is and what you have to do to fix it, and do good self-care around it. Take good care. Lumen, it is so great to see you. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. King of Swords reversed. Lumen, there was something this week. It maybe had to do with integrity. It maybe had to do with communication. But one way or the other, it did not go well and did not sit well with you. This is your sign to be a good leader, because there's a lot of leaders out there who aren't. All right. Scrolling on, we've got Karen Hendershot. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. You have started the week with the 10 of Wands reversed, and now the World reversed, because I think you really are trying to change your world. You are trying to change your world and trying to figure out how to do it. And I think that's where your attention is, and that's where your attention needs to be. Okay, Emma Marguerite, you are in the queue. Thanks for being here. Love and Light Vibe, thanks for being here. You're in the queue. Lily, thank you so much. You are so insightful. I still have this upper respiratory. It's been 6 weeks, and yes, I'm very frustrated with it. Yeah. Yeah, and I would say, see your pulmonologist is really what I want to say about it. Izzy, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You're interested in your love life. I'll pull your card for the week and we'll interpret it that way, see what happens. 8 of Pentacles reversed. It feels like this week there have been some frustrations, maybe around work or money. But if we interpret this card to say what's coming for you in love, the answer is time for you to be proactive. It's not what's coming for you, it's what you're looking for. Oh, Celie, thank you so much. All right. Scrolling through. Wendy Robeson. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years and for being a moderator. We appreciate you. King of Rods or Wands reversed. Wendy, I feel like you are really working to get to the next level, whatever that means to you. And you're not there yet, but you will be. That's what you got to keep working for. Keep working to get where you want to go. Oh, Wendy, you're seeing a hypnotherapist on Monday to quit smoking. Congratulations. Good for you. That is the best thing ever. Best thing ever. All right. Sarah F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And we're going to do you and Zach. Okay, on Monday, you got the 4 of Pentacles reversed. And now we have the 2 of Cups. So I feel like energy is opening up right now where you can kind of enjoy what you got going on. There are some good things going on in your life and you can enjoy it. It's good. Zach got the Tower and now the Star reversed. Zach, you are on a whole journey of spiritual enlightenment, and it may be coming in the form of frustration and effery. That's okay. Find the inspiration in all of it and let it help you grow. Sorry, don't mean to hit you with toxic positivity, but there it is. All right, it's me, Fairy. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Page of Wands. You did a good job this week, I think, learning, communicating well, especially when it comes to the things that matter most to you, the things that motivate you, the creative things and the spiritual things. Rebecca Dusk, thank you so much for being a member. I'll put myself in the queue then. Good, good. Please do. The Fool reversed. Rebecca, I feel like with everything, like every time you really try to move yourself forward and put yourself out there, something comes. It's like, oh, maybe not now, maybe not now, maybe not now. We're going to say, if not now, when? I feel like this week there is something here about just being willing to take the steps you need to take to do what you want to do, regardless of what else is going on. And that's probably the right thing. Okay. Corrine Swaby, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Thank you so much for being here. You're there in Jamaica. I'm going to give you a card to wrap up your week with the 10 of Pentacles reversed. This week, there may have been an issue with family. There may be some change with property or where you're living. And there may be a sense that you're not having what you need. Going forward, do what you have to do to kind of shore that up so you have your security. Love and light vibe. Here we go. Thanks for being here. Two of Swords. This week, I think you did a good job keeping your peace and trusting your own decision-making ability, which is what you need to do going forward. All right, Ashley, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Ashley, we got the 7 of Swords. This week, I think you need to trust that you did all the right things. And there may be some people around you that perhaps have seemed a little shady. Are they or are they not shady? That is a question to ask. But right now, know that your actions have been correct. Theranaya, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Glad you're here. 9 of Pentacles reversed. This week, I feel like you've been feeling insecure, whether emotionally, financially, whatever. It is important, Theranaya, as you go forward, that you feel confident in yourself. That's really the key. Rebecca, good. You've been getting started anyway. That's what you need. Horse-drawn portrait on Twitch. Good to see you. Did have a good week. Yes, indeed. Hope you did as well. Here's a card for you. Horse-drawn portrait over on Twitch, and thank you so much for your support of me on Twitch, horse-drawn portrait. We've got the 6 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this week you may have felt like you didn't have what you need or you didn't have the support that you needed. That can be difficult, but do not let that get to you. You just go forward and make sure that you're creating the support that you need. All right, Emma Marguerite, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Glad to tune in again. That devil card from earlier in the week really came for me. I would be curious what Spirit has to say now. Yeah. So you started with the devil, and now you're ending with the 5 of Pentacles. And I think that's really interesting because the devil is all about attachments. And this is like, yeah, no, you can't have it. You can't have it. So I feel like there's this thing, Emma, where there may be things you have to let go of that you're not wanting to let go of. It could be relationships, it could be habits, anything. Do not let go of who you are. Do not let go of what you want, but anything else is not essential. So there is something here about adjusting what you're attached to. Oh, horse-drawn. The shirt and the deck do kind of match, don't they? Thank you. I love that. That was not intentional, but here we are. Okay, Clarissa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. So you're looking for a job. I'll do the card for the week and we'll see what it says about jobs. Yeah, Three of Pentacles reversed. You need one, and it is the right thing to focus on. What I can tell you is you're not doing enough to make it happen. You need to redouble your efforts to make it happen. Do even more than you have been doing. That's what's going to work. Oh, Emma, absolutely. I have a feeling I know what those things are. Okay, good, good, good. Hey, TC, over on Twitch. I've been interested in Archangel Azrael lately and wonder if any messages come through from him. Okay, let's see if he wants to speak through this card. He does not. Here's what you need to know. To be able to work with Archangel Azrael, there's a lot that needs to be done. You're right to study. You're right to pray. You should probably fast as well. There's a lot that needs to be done to make that happen. But while you're at it, hey, TC, pay attention to what's going on with your heart. I don't mean physically, I mean emotionally. I feel like you're feeling some things that you're not able to express. So finding words for what you're feeling would be really helpful. Jackie, okay. Let me know what you think when you do. Hey, CT, you're like, oh, you don't say. Yeah, I do say. And you know what else I say? I say that I think I've gotten to everybody. It's last call. If you haven't received a reading and you did ask for one, the only reason for that is that neither I nor the control room saw you. Oh, Wendy, very good. Wendy has in the chat on YouTube vertical. No, YouTube horizontal. Wendy has dropped the link to make an appointment with me. Do so. I have openings. Oh, hey, TC, you hit the nail on the head with that. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. We have someone coming in from Instagram. Jojo G, so good to see you. Just making it in under the wire. Here's your card to wrap up your week. Hanged Man. This week, you did a good job not putting your energy where your energy wasn't going to do any good anyway. You did a very good job staying contemplative, being flexible. Well done. Well done. You did a good job, Jojo G. So, yeah, it is last call. If you have not received a reading and you've asked for one, it's because I didn't see you, so please reiterate. I plan on being back here tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern, with your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you can ask anything at all you want. Rabbit, good to see you. Would you like a card to end the week? We are at last call right now, but I'm happy to do that for you. Let me know. So as Wendy has said, I do have availability. There are links in the description to book with me. Go ahead and get those appointments in. Would be happy to do a New Year's reading for you. Rabbit, you have requested, and I am happy to do so. Two of Pentacles reversed to wrap up your week. Rabbit, I think this week you have felt that you haven't had what you need. Time, money, energy, you don't have enough of any of it. Breathe, relax, and recognize that you will have what you need. Just keep going, and you will have what you need. Laughing Cap, thank you so much. My friends, I appreciate you. Members, watch those members-only videos. They're there. Some of you have a membership for like a month, so make sure you watch those videos. Everybody, the class we did on Wednesday was really good. It's in 2 videos. Watch both videos. And thank you all. Thank you all, everyone. I plan on being back tomorrow. I really appreciate you. Take really good care. I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.